Hello, my lovely Leos. Welcome to your mid-August reading for 2023. My name is Natasha, also known as Nerd Natasha. If you're new here, welcome. If you're old here, welcome back. We are doing this reading for you, my lovely Leos, under the new moon in Leo. I am doing this intentionally. I would love to hear your new moon manifestations in the comments. So the moon just entered Leo. I'm a Leo moon, so you know. But I want to know your manifestations. So claim your manifestations, your goals, your wishes, your dreams in the comments for this new moon in Leo. It is on August 16th. This is your time, Leo. There's like everything in Leo right now. Leo has definitely been the main character, as you know, we are, again, Leo moon. But be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I'm going to shuffle a little bit where I kind of tell you what's going on astrologically, and we'll get right into this, a little past, present, and future. Yeah, we started this month with a full moon in Aquarius. We have the new moon in Leo coming up, and we're ending this month with a super full blue moon in Pisces. In honor of that super blue moon, I am offering 22% off of everything I do with code blue moon. So if you want a personal reading, if you want any of my courses, my ebooks, all that jazz, just use code blue moon. And what else we got? We had the Lionsgate portal. That was Leo energy. We have Venus retrograde in Leo. We have Mercury retrograde shadow happening right now with the official Mercury retrograde starting on the 23rd. There's a lot going on, but Leo has definitely been the main character of all the things. So that being said, my lovely Leos, what has been happening in the past for you? We've already had a few cards make themselves known. All right. In the past, my friends, we're starting with the Three of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. You did a lot of planning, a lot of figuring out which direction to go. You set off in that direction, and you planted some new seeds. I mean, we really love to see it. It's very, I feel like these three combined, it's like almost like pre-Fool energy. Like, you know, the Fool is like taking that official big leap, and this is like the work behind it almost. It's like Three of Wands, you were figuring out there was a bit of a delay, right? You were figuring out which path to go down, how to go down it. You were figuring out kind of the how. Six of Swords, you started the process, moving on to calmer shores. You maybe have your sights set on some kind of more long-term migration or move or, you know, something, but you kind of started it. Seven of Pentacles, you're like, well, how do I start it? I start by planting the seeds. Like I said, this is like the pre-work for the actual journey forward. This is like the journey before the journey, the preparation for the journey. And, you know, with that, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Maybe the reason why you're taking it so slow and you're just like really kind of sprinkling those seeds and kind of starting the planning work is because you've been working a lot and there's a bit of chaos happening. Two of Pentacles, Five of Swords. No balance in your work life, juggling a lot of things in the material, the physical, could be multiple jobs, multiple job offers. You just working a lot, all work and no play. Five of Swords, chaos, fighting. But the Five of Swords is more so like fighting in your mind, right? Because swords is the suit of the mind. Just you know, a little bit of, I just see you juggling a lot. I think you have a lot on your plates, my lovely Leos. But that being said, you have been doing the work to move forward. So I'm proud of you. What else was going on for Leo in the recent past? That was like a bajillion cards. I'm not gonna take all those. Now my deck is all turned around, topsy-turvy. There were some cards in the middle here that got flipped around. All right, we're gonna make sense of it, Leo. Don't worry. Okay, there we go. Who flew out? Yeah, definitely chaos abound. Five of Wands. Yeah, that's why you're like taking things slow, because they're the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. It's like maybe fights with other people or chaos happening like in the physical, like very fiery, heated passion. You're fighting with yourself and your mind. Four of Pentacles, probably because of the scarcity mindset. This like, what if there's not enough, or what if I don't have enough, or, you know, there's like stuff happening in my life that's making me feel like I don't have enough. Being very frugal, and maybe that's what's causing some of the fighting with yourself and with others. I know when I get into my Four of Pentacles energy, I'm like, you can't buy anything. And then, you know, my Leo moon and my spending habits are like, yeah, but we want to buy everything, you know? And there we are, Leo. Strength card, Guard of Leo. What matters is that at the end of the day, you have been persevering. You have been You have never stopped. You have always kept going. Even through all the chaos and the madness, you have not let that stop you, and you have still been able to plant some seeds, set some goals, do the things. So good job, Leo. Now, what does Leo need to focus on in the present moment? We're doing this with an oracle deck, not a tarot deck. This is the Visions from Liminal Space Oracle. What does Leo need to focus on in the present to get to where they want to be? No chaos mode? All right. Miracle Mile. You gotta keep going on that path. Full speed ahead. This is you're still driving down that path that you started, right? You can see here, I was gonna get the 3 of Wands is right next to the 4 of Pentacles. 6 of Swords, starting on that journey, right? That 3 of Wands, this was you like looking over that road. This was you starting the drive, and this is you continuing the drive. Continuing on whatever path you're on. Beware of nostalgia. The only thing that's gonna stop you, my Leos, from keeping on this path is this memory lane, right? Taking these detours down nostalgia land, getting distracted by things from the past. Like, you need to stay on this Miracle Mile and not, like, if you see that dark, creepy alley where, like, you know, people from your past or energies from your past, or do not go down there. Infinity Mirror. Keeping in mind that there are infinite possibilities on how this could work out. You know, the thing about manifestation is you have to be open to the many possibilities, and maybe it means you need to get a little bit more creative on the possibilities, Leo. Like, I think you don't even see how this is all going to turn out yet. Yep, okay. I just pulled a bunch more cards as I was talking, so what kind of backs that up is we have the answer but not the solution. I think that maybe why you keep getting distracted is because you don't see the end picture. Maybe that's why you feel like this journey isn't going anywhere, because you still don't really see the end goal. You're like, I'm on this Miracle Mile and I'm like driving, I kind of know what I want, but not really. You're still looking at all the infinite possibilities, and getting on this road to move forward was an answer but not the solution. Perhaps there is, you know, again, you're moving forward, you're not stagnant, but I think you're like, what is the true end goal here? What is the solution? Because I have a bunch of answers. I have all these different paths that I could go down that, like, each of them seem kind of cool, like, you know, but what is the true solution? The true solution, I mean, is the biggest one. Sparkle, sparkle, bitch. Go big or go home. I think the reason why you're like, but maybe not that, or like, here's all these different, you know, whatever, is because you're afraid to go for like the big bad one. Go for the big bad one. Go. I used to work for this company and they used to call the big goals BHAGs, big, hairy, audacious goal. Go for the BHAG. That one that seems completely impossible, it is 100% possible. You know, we have Excelsior here, ever upward, and there is also a butterfly up here. So ever upward, ever onward towards your butterfly dreams. This is one of my most favorite cards in this deck because it literally speaks of, in the card, the car that was once a poster on your garage or on your wall is now in your garage. And I can say that my dream car is literally sitting in my garage right now. And it took me a long time to get it, but I got it. That butterfly dream of yours is 100% possible. You might not feel it right now because it seems so far out there, but the point of this card is the caterpillar does not know it's about to become a butterfly. The caterpillar has no idea that while it's going through its like transformative goo, that it's going to come out the other end a completely different creature living their greatest dreams, you know? But what we need to remember on the journey is energy follows intention. And this is love and hate, light and shadow, duality. And energy follows intention. You're not supposed to be perfect. You're not supposed to be all light and love all the time. There is room for the shadow self. And the more you try to ignore that shadow self, the more you're going to get distracted and caught down that memory lane, the beware nostalgia. The more you're going to get distracted when you try to like suppress it. Make peace with your shadow. And then again, you need to pick a direction. You need to figure out what your intention is so you can put the energy behind it, because that's the only way, right? Energy follows intention. The only way you're going to keep moving forward and not get distracted is by you actually having and that end goal figured out. And it's that big one. It's the Sparkle Sparkle bitch one. I'm telling you. All right. What's going on in the future for Leo? What do they need to hear about the future? Or if they can follow this miracle mile, what awaits them in the future? Okay, that is... Don't need the entire deck. Thank you. 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Coming in hot, coming fast. I love how I say that. And then it's like Knight of Pentacles. All right. What do we got here? Yes. Yes. Okay. So if there is any kind of delay in the future, my friends, Knight of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, it's because you're still kind of trying to figure out which option. The thing that's going to cause a delay is you being indecisive, is you not following that BHAG, not following that Sparkle Sparkle, you getting distracted by all the different options and, well, what if this thing from the past is blah, 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 blah. No, what's that going to lead to? 5 of Pentacles. Being out in the cold, loss, hardship, rotten harvest. Stop it. Get some help. The true journey, and maybe I think that's maybe why you would get distracted, is because the real journey is taking forever. Knight of Pentacles, the real journey is like, just feels like it's dragging, and you know, we want to go fast, right? We want this 8 of Wands. We want our manifestations to be like, bam, it's there. That's not how it works. If you want this 10 of Cups, that's the other card that came out with those cards. You want the 10 of Cups, it's going to take time. It's going to take focus. It's going to take that intention. It's a long road on that miracle mile to get here. Stop getting distracted. 9 of Cups. You want that wish come true. You want that wish fulfillment. Now is the time to make a wish. Let me look at this. We have the 9 of Cups right into the 10 of Cups. Like, so many good things can happen if you would just focus. And if you feel like you're struggling focusing, take a break from this new, I'm not telling like stop completely, but maybe get off on an exit. Like if you're on this miracle mile, phone a friend and do some soul searching. The Hermit is usually a card of isolation, but we have the 3 of Pentacles here. It's like you can take some time to soul search, and sometimes the people that you do that with is your friends, and they can help you figure out what direction to go in. I bet you any friend, I think of my friends, if I asked them like, what do I want in life? They'd tell me straight up, like, because they know me so well. If you're trying to figure out that direction, phone a friend. The Star, we have 2 cards of wish fulfillment here, the 9 of Cups and the Star. So also the card of Aquarius. Wish come true. Make a wish. Like, that's that Sparkle Sparkle bitch is making a wish. And now we have 2 kings here. The King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Again, you need, like, there's no King of Wands, there's no King of Cups. There's the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Mental clarity. Again, figuring out your path. Knowing that it's clear, like, energy follows intention. Having a clear intention. And King of Pentacles, getting it together in the physical world. No distractions, no, yes, follow your heart, but you need to be clear about what you want, and you need to actually, like, be a boss. Boss moves, money moves, as Cardi B would say. Justice, the card of Libra, balance, karmic justice, and right into the 10 of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles in the future, Leo. But you are not going to get to this if you can't figure out what you want. If you, like, do not have a direction, how can you expect... The 8 of Wands is arrows being shot off, just FYI. How can you expect that amount of quickness if there is no target? Like, I believe in you, Leo. I know how easy it is for us to get distracted. All right, so this final deck that I have is kind of like a magic 8-ball in that it answers yes or no questions. I really love it. So I want you to think of a yes or no question. I'm going to pull 3 of these cards. I have been warning everyone that these cards get a little aggressive. It'll straight up tell you no. But I want you to remember that when you ask a yes or no question, whether it be with a magic 8-ball or flipping a coin, it's not so much the answer that it gives you, it's how you feel about the answer. So if you really wanted something, but you were afraid to go for it, and you asked your coin, and you flipped your coin, and it was heads for yes, and it ended up on no, and you're really sad that it ended up on no, then you know that yes was the correct answer. Does that make sense? So, take this with a grain of salt. Remember that some of it might be for you, some of it might be for another Leo, but ask your yes or no question. Have it in your mind. Let's see what the answers are. It's a hard no on this. It's a hard no on this. Someone needed to hear it. A block exists. Could be because the universe is like, stop. Two more fell out. Nope. And realign and call it in. So almost every one of these cards is like no. We have nope and a hard no. If you're still like, but I believe this is for me, or this is the thing, there's some kind of blockage, realign and call it in. Again, get clear. Every message here is like, figure it out. Like, your magic is potent at the bottom of the deck. Like, you can figure it out, and you can go for that big scary thing. You can go for that sparkle. Like, stop playing it small. Is that the right words I'm looking for? Like, stop playing it small. Go big or go home. Like, maybe the blockage is that you're afraid to go big or go home. Realign, figure out the direction, and call it in, and then maybe it'll be a yes. All right, my lovely Leos, that is all I have for you. Don't forget to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I also wanted to mention, I just came out with this new ebook. I printed out myself a copy, but it is a digital ebook that you can get. But it's a moon magic journal, and it has prompts for every new moon, full moon, and all the phases in between. It has tarot spreads, it has rituals, and you can print it out as many times as you want. I just wanted to see what it looked like physically, so I printed out my own. It's part of the Blue Moon sale. Again, if you want a personal reading, Blue Moon for 22% off, my witchcraft wellness courses. I'm also going to be running another round of my business coaching, Nourish Your Business. So if you've been wanting to start a small business, you want a really awesome business coaching coven where I teach you how to do what I do and how to do social media and all that stuff, you can apply. The links for everything will be in the description box below. And don't forget to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I will see you next time. Happy new moon, my lovely Leos.